In this video, I am going to explain about chemistry in everyday life. So first we will discuss synopsis. Here first definition is chemotherapy. That means use of chemicals for therapeutic action is known as, that means therapy by using chemicals is chemotherapy. Next, chemicals of low molecular masses ranging from 100 to 500 that react with macromolecule targets to produce biological response are known as drugs. Next, the drugs that can produce biological response therapeutically and that are useful in diagnosis, prevention and treatment of disease are known as medicines. So these two are difference between drug and medicine. Next, the substances used for treatment of stress and mental disorders are known as tranquilizers. So Valium, Veronal, serotonin used as tranquilizers. Next, the drug which reduces the pain without causing disturbance of nervous system is analgesic. Aspirin, best example. Ibuprofen, next second example. The drugs which can relieve pain and producing sleep are known as narcotic drugs. Morphine, codeine and heroin. Next. Here, analgesic drugs which do not have addictive properties. The analgesic drugs which are not having addictive properties are known as non-narcotic drugs. Non-narcotic. Next, the drugs which can reduce body temperature are known as antipyretics. Best example, paracetamol. Next, antipyretics are the chemicals which kill or resist the growth of microorganisms. So, best example, Dettol, soframycin, iodoform, best examples. Next, Dettol is mixture of chloroxylenol and terpineol. This is also antiseptic. Bithionol is added to slope to impart antiseptic properties. Bithionol. Next, tincture of iodine, mixture of a solution of 2 to 3% of iodine in alcohol and water. 2 to 3% of iodine in alcohol water mixture. Next, disinfectants are chemicals used to kill or preventing growth of microorganisms. So formalin is 40% of formaldehyde. Formalin, 40% of formaldehyde solution. Very, very important, formalin. It can be used to store biological specimens. Next, formaldehyde, 1% phenol, chlorine in concentration of 0 to 0.2 to 0.4 ppm. Next, SO2 in low concentration are disinfectants. So examples of disinfectants, very, very important. Next. So anti-fertility drugs are oral contraceptives or steroids used for controlling population and birth control. Anti-fertility drugs are the oral contraceptives, that means steroids. These are used for controlling the population and birth. Next, antibiotics are chemicals produced by microorganisms which inhibit the growth of microorganisms. Penicillin, streptomycin, tetracycline, chloramphenicol. The chemical compounds which can remove the excess acid present in stomach are known as antacids. So weak bases can be used as weak bases. BASES. Weak bases like magnesium hydroxide, aluminum hydroxide, sodium bicarbonate can be used. Antihistamines, the drugs which are used to prevent interaction of histamine with receptors present in stomach wall. Ranitidine, bromophenarmine, next Selden. Next, chemical compounds which are used to preserve the food for long standing without nutritional effect or food preservatives. Best example, sodium benzoate. Next, sulfur dioxide. The chemical which is used to increase sweetness artificially is called artificial sweetening agents. Next, olefin, artificial sweetener, which is 2000 times sweeter than sucrose. Saccharin, 550 times. Sucralose, 600 times. Aspartame, 100 times. Next, example for cationic detergent is cetyl trimethyl ammonium bromide, CTAB. Anionic, sodium lauryl sulfate. Next, shaving soaps give extensive lather due to sodium rosinate. Next, sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty acids are soaps. Sodium salts of sulfonated long chain alcohols or hydrocarbons are detergents. So last 2 points are about soaps and detergents. Important. Next we will discuss worksheet questions. This is first worksheet question. So which among the following an arsenic based antibiotic drug for which Paul Ehrlich were awarded Nobel Prize in 1908? So this is salvarsan. Arsenic based. Arsenic is present with double bonds. That means like this. This linkage is present. Salvarsan. Antibiotic. I will let structure later. Next. Methacetin is dash drug. That means 4-methoxy acetanilide. NHCOCH. This is acetanilide 4-methoxy. So this one methacetin, which is antipyretic, which can reduce body temperature. It reduces body temperature, therefore antipyretic. Next, identify the functional groups present in aspartame. Your functional groups are COOH, NH2, CONH, and COOCH. This is the order. Here it is wrong is given. COOH, comma, NH2, comma, CONH. C double bond O here. C double bond O NH, comma. So here also same. Here C double bond O should be there. COOCH3. So these are functional groups in respective order. Carboxylic acid, amine, amide, and ester. Option B. Option B. 4 types of functional groups. Next. So chloroxylenol is an example of antiseptic. Simply antiseptic. So it is present in Dettol. Which is present in Dettol, which is antiseptic. Next, which one of the following is correct structure of sulfapyridine or sulfapyridine? So this structure will be sulfonylamide, which is antibacterial. Therefore, option B. So sulfapyridine, pyridine nucleus is present here. Pyridine. Sulfonylamide, it has antibacterial properties. Next. So which among the following is used as food preservatives? So C6, H5COONA, sodium benzoate. Best food preservative. Option C, sodium benzoate. Next. Examples for bactericidal and bacteriostatic antibiotics respectively. So bactericidal and bacteriostatic. So according to NCERT, we have these examples: penicillin, and ofloxacin. So these are used for killing bacteria. Killing bacteria. Next. So these can inhibit the growth. Growth of bacteria. So here examples are tetracycline, and chloroamphenicol. These are examples. So check here clearly: penicillin and chloroamphenicol. Next. So which of the following statements are correct? So binding of inhibitor at allosteric site changes the shape of the active site. That is correct. Next, shape of receptor does not change after attachment of chemical messenger to it. That is incorrect. A chemical messenger gives message to cells by entering it. That is also incorrect. Erythromycin is example of bacteriostatic antibiotic. That means here 1 and 4 are correct. Option C. 1 and 4 are correct. Direct question. Next. So which one of the following contains AS double bond AS? Salvarsan. So I will write structure. Benzene. Here NH2. Here OH. AS double bond AS. benzene, here OH and NH2. AS linkage is present here. AS linkage. This is the structure. Salvarsa. Next. So which of the following statements are correct? So here, drugs that mimic natural messenger by switching on the receptor is called agonist. That is correct. Next, shape of the receptor does not change after attachment of chemical messenger. That is incorrect. A cationic detergent is formed when stearic acid reacts with polyethylene glycol. That is also incorrect. Next, Selden is an antihistamine. That is correct. Therefore, 1 and 4 are correct. Correct statements. Option C. Remaining 2 are incorrect. Direct question only. Next. The drug which was designed to prevent the interaction of histamine with receptors present in stomach wall is cimetidine. Cimetidine. Clearly. So these can be used as antihistamines, anti-allergic drugs. Next. So C divers can use mixture of O2 and He because He is least soluble in blood. Least soluble in blood. Therefore, option C. In olden days, O2 and N2 mixture was used. So N2 is highly soluble in blood. Therefore, N2 is replaced with helium, which is least soluble in blood. Next. So which of the following is not true? See here. Ampicillin is not natural antibiotic. Next B. Vancomycin is broad spectrum antibiotic. Erythromycin is bacteriostatic antibiotic. So prontosil is not converted into sulfonylamide in the body. That is prontosil will be converted into sulfonylamide in the body through the action of cellular enzymes. Therefore, in D option, prontosil is not converted is given. Therefore, that is wrong. Option D. Next. Pick out the correct statement. See here, sodium dodecylbenzene sulfonate used in toothpaste is a cationic detergent. Next, sodium lauryl sulfate forms an insoluble scum with hot water. Next, cetyl trimethyl ammonium bromide is popular cationic detergent used in hair conditioner. Next, non-ionic detergents are formed when polyethylene glycol reacts with adipic acid. So option C is clearly correct. Option C. Cetyl trimethyl ammonium bromide is popular cationic detergent used in hair conditions. So it has cetyl trimethyl ammonium bromide. It has germicidal properties. Germicidal properties. Therefore, it is used in hair as conditioner. Option C. Next. Which cleansing agent gets precipitated in hot water? Cleansing agent C17H35COONA, sodium stearate. Sodium stearate reacts with hot water ion HCA2 plus hot water ions and 2Cl minus. CaCl2 is calcium chloride, which can cause permanent hardness. So Ca C17 H35 COO twice PPT plus 2 moles of NaCl. So calcium stearate will be formed. Calcium stearate PPT. Therefore, option B. Sodium stearate can form PPT. Next. A food additive that acts as antioxidant. Here antioxidants can be BHA and BHT. So butylated hydroxyanizole and butylated hydroxytoluene. These were antioxidants, food additive. So D, BHA. Next. So which one of the following is non-narcotic analgesic? Non-narcotic. Aspirin. Non-narcotic. Analgesic. Option C. Remaining are narcotic analgesics. Narcotic. Morphine, codeine, heroin. Next. So which of the following is hypnotic drug? Luminol. And Seconal. Or hypnotic. Very, very important. Option A. Next. So arsenic containing medicine used for treatment of syphilis is salvarsan. Already I have given structure for this. Salvarsan. That contains AS double bond AS linkage. Next. Select the incorrect statements. See here, Equanil is used to control depression and hypertension. That is correct. Next. Mifepristone is synthetic steroid used as morning after pill, birth control pill. That is also correct. 0.2% solution of phenol is antiseptic while 1% solution is disinfectant. That is also correct. So D option, a drug which kills the organism in the body is called bacteriostatic. So bacteriostatic can inhibit the growth of organisms, not kills. Therefore D is incorrect. So bactericidal means that can kill organisms. Next. So which of the following is diamine? Diamine meprobamate. So here structure is methyl propyl. Next here O CONH2, and here also same O CONH2. So name of this compound 2-methyl 2-propyl 1,3 propane diol dicarbamate. So this will be known as meprobamate. So this is the structure. So option C. So diamine NH2, and here NH2 is present. Next. So cobalt 60 used in treatment of cancer. Radioactive cobalt. Cobalt 60 is radioactive cobalt. It is used in treatment of cancer. Important. Option D. Next. Here matching. So first anti-fertility drug, which is norethindrone A1. B tranquilizer. Tranquilizer means 2-meprobamate. See antihistamine 3-Selden, and D is antibiotic 4 ampicillin. So 1, 2, 3, 4 option D. Just examples only. So butylated hydroxyanizole when added to butter increases its shelf life. Next, butylated hydroxyanizole is more reactive towards oxygen than food. That means this is best antioxidant for food. Antioxidant. Therefore, both are correct and correct explanation. So when compared to food, that can take oxygen very quickly. Therefore, that is antioxidant for food. Next. A doctor prescribed Equanil to a patient. The patient was likely to have symptoms of which disease? So depression and hypertension. Equanil is tranquilizer that can reduce depression and hypertension. So option D. Next. So antihistamines do not affect the secretion of acid in stomach. That is correct. Anti-allergic and antacid drugs work on different receptors. So that is also correct. Both are correct and correct explanation. Therefore, option B. Direct question. Next. So which are the following compounds are not used as disinfectants? Say prontosil, antibiotic, next veronal, neurological. So prontosil is D, veronal C. So remaining all are disinfectants. One second. So CD, not used as disinfectants means CD. CD only, option B. Remaining all are disinfectants. Chloroxylenol, bithionol, terpineol. Next. So matching saccharin A. A is 2. First artificial sweetening agent. B. Aspartame. Unstable at cooking temperature. C. Allicin, which is 1. D. Sucralose. Option 3, which is stable at cooking temperature. 2, 4, 1, 3. Option D. Direct question. Next. There are competitive and non-competitive inhibitor drugs. So which are correct statements we have to choose. There are competitive and non-competitive inhibitor drugs. So these can bind at active site and allosteric sites. So these two are correct. Competitive drugs are allosteric site blocking drugs. Non-competitive drugs are active site blocking drugs. That means only A, B are correct. A, B are correct. Option C. Remaining two are incorrect. Next. So mixture of chloroxylenol and terpineol is an example of antiseptic. So which is Dettol. Dettol is mixture of terpineol plus chloroxylenol, which is antiseptic. Therefore, option A. So this is the end of the chapter Chemistry in Everyday Life. In next video, I will explain one more topic. All the best and thank you.